Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today, and yet again we are talking about Skyrim as we approach the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition launch day. We have a lot of questions flying around, and the biggest one has been, is the PS4 version of the Skyrim Special Edition now worth it because there won't be mod support, at least at launch? Now, mind you ladies and gentlemen, that Pete Hines did say on Twitter that they are trying to get at least some form of mod support in some way on the PS4, so who knows if this is going to happen at any point in time. It's very well possible, so that is worth keeping in mind when you're making this purchase, that you probably won't have mod support on day one, but at some point down the line you might actually have it in some form or fashion. Regardless though, that's just speculation. We don't know if that's a guarantee, we don't know if it's ever going to happen. So right now we're looking at Skyrim the Special Edition at a $60 base price that is just an up-res in many areas, making it a more modern looking game. Is that worth $60 on your PS4? Now for the Xbox One owners, I say you go out and grab it, because Skyrim has one of the most fervent modding communities out there, and it's only going to increase now with the Special Edition because now we have a bunch of more people playing it, and Skyrim has some fantastic mods, although that's sadly where I've seen a lot of the nude mods be born. Regardless, there are some really good things out there, and so if you're an Xbox One owner, this should be a no-brainer. Go buy that. But now Bethesda is in an awkward position where they're charging $60 for the PS4 version of Skyrim the Special Edition without mods, which I think was a big buying point for a lot of people. Now for me personally, I say that if you miss Skyrim, you want to go back on a big Elder Scrolls type of adventure, then go pick it up for its $60 price, because you're going to get your money's worth with Skyrim. Regardless, it is such a huge game, there's so much to do, and anytime I turn on Skyrim, even to this day, and I've played it frequently over the past couple of years, I still get immersed in that adventure that want to explore, because not only is Bethesda Game Studios, I feel really good at that, but also just Skyrim is one of those games that always has something in the distance that intrigues me and I have to explore it, even though I already basically know what it is. But on the other hand, if you played Skyrim enough, you remember the game well, you know you're not going to stick there for the whole ride of everything that happens in the game, then I can't wholeheartedly recommend it, because chances are you were only going to pick it up for mods because you wanted to experience the other facet of the game. A lot of people have also been asking, is Skyrim the Special Edition on the PS4 going to be getting a price drop of some form? And honestly, I don't see it happening, just because I think it's going to create an imbalance where a lot of people are going to say, well, we're getting charged a full game price for a game that came out 5 years ago just with mod support. People are going to minimize that mod support that Bethesda is doing on the consoles for the Xbox One. That's going to upset people, I feel. But also, I feel like PS4 owners paying full price for a game that's been up-res, that was already transferred over to the new version of the creation engine for Fallout 4 before that even came out. Me personally, I feel like it wouldn't be that much of a detriment to Bethesda and their financial gain to actually try to down the price a little bit, but also I believe they're still trying to get mod support on there, so why would they down the price yet until it's all said and done, which I know they came out and made a public statement about it, as all of us know. But for me personally, I'm sitting there thinking that they're still trying to do this, and if they can get it before launch, then why bump down the price? Then maybe within the last 2 weeks of the launch, if they know, all right, this isn't getting done whatsoever, maybe they'll knock down the price. I'm not saying there's no chance, but I don't see it personally happening, at least at this point in time. Maybe down the line things will change. They do have about a month until the launch of the game, but still, for me personally, I just don't see it happening. But regardless, the topic of this video is the Skyrim Special Edition for the PS4 worth your money at this point? And honestly, I usually leave it up to your guys' interpretations with my recommendations on the side, because for me, I look at it this way. Are you excited to go back and adventure Skyrim all over again? Go buy it. It's going to be a great time. You already know it. But also, if you played enough Skyrim, you wanted the mods, you can't get the mods now, but you've seen enough of vanilla Skyrim, then yeah, I think that maybe you can hold off on this until there might be mod support. Plus, this fall is packed with games, alright? I love Skyrim to death, but there are a million other games that are really catching my eyes aside from Skyrim, and although that'll be a big part of my channel in the future, I'm just saying that there's a lot more exciting me out this fall, where maybe you could take that $60 and divert it to another game, in my opinion. So if you're not really crazy about Skyrim, then go buy something else. But for me personally, I'd say that if you're all for it, then yeah, just go back into Skyrim, because you already know it's going to be a huge adventure, it's going to be a good time, you're going to get your money's worth. So those are just my thoughts on Skyrim the Special Edition on PS4. I'd love to hear yours in the comments down below. You guys have been having some really intelligent conversations and stuff down below, because I've recruited a bunch of moderators for my comment section, and I've been doing it myself and taking a much more stronger approach on my comment section to make it a more positive place for discussion, and it's been working out really well. So I just want to thank you guys for those who contribute to that positive conversation, to that intelligent conversation, because it makes making these videos so much more interesting when I have great stuff from you guys to read as well. So thank you to everyone who interacts on a daily basis here on this channel. It means the world to me. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are in the description down below. Check out sugarmom.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.